I remember the summer I joined my very first summer course program in the US. I was straight out of the terrors of middle school and decided that I probably needed to prepare for my APs and IBs. So I joined a course called Peace and Politics. Mainly, I was just curious as to how those two words could be in the same sentence, and to no one's surprise, they cannot. So there we all were, 20 or so teenagers ready to learn. Our teacher rolls down the projector, and we begin to witness a series of bombings, shootings, and genocide. Basically, a reel of modern society falling apart. Now, I know what you're thinking. Probably, here comes the Gen Z panic. But what I noticed was different. No one wrote a single note in their notebook, no tears or gasps, no reactions. And if you were there and looked around the room, most of us weren't even paying attention. This is because we have become desensitized to tragedies in our lives. We have witnessed them again and again to understand that they are part of our daily lives. Like some people say, all roads lead to Rome. Basically, we feel as if these tragedies are inevitable, that we are doomed by the narrative. One minute, we're watching a Get Ready With Me for School TikTok, and the next scroll, hate, violence, and the most gruesome things just pop on our phones like it's the easiest thing to stumble upon. This is the truth about teens today. We're expected to fight for the planet, care for justice, manage our mental health, and still ace our exams while remembering to enjoy our youth, etc. Here is the thing. You can't enjoy your youth when you're busy trying to survive. So I want to talk about something simple but essential today. We must protect teenhood. Ever since I was in kindergarten, I have always heard the well-meaning messaging of, "You are a future leader," or "What change do you wish to make in our world?" Our heroes were not blockbuster action fighters, but rather young child activists. Think Greta Thunberg, or the one and only Malala. The reality is, the world that we're supposedly destined to save is the same one that overwhelms us on a daily basis. Because while we're tasked with developing our social skills, finding our identity, or even learning algebra, we're living in a system designed to hold our attention hostage. That means that this isn't just a coincidence. It is a set-up system planned out with intention. According to the Harvard Gazette, companies profit and invest more than billions a year just trying to capture the attention of teens like us. So our loneliness isn't just moody teenhood. It's a profitable resource. Take character AI, for example. For those of you who don't know what character AI is, it's basically this 24-hour access to the perfect fictional, emotionally stable partner, best friend, celebrity crush, or even mentor. But even though this sounds crazy, it isn't some kind of niche craze. Common Sense Media states that more than 72% of teens have resorted to AI for emotional support. So no need for friend drama or a toxic partner. You can just talk to AI LeBron James instead. Now, it's funny that a generation that claims to be more connected than ever has Forbes reporting that more than 73% of us feel alone always. So then, a lot of us assume what teenhood is supposed to look like from, the classics. Mean Girls, High School Musical, and even Twilight. But these cinematic masterpieces begin to portray something that almost seems fictional to us now. Teenagers hanging out in the same physical space. According to Rachel Pincube from Blue Space, she calls these mythical areas third spaces, essentially places that aren't home, school, or work. So it could look like the park, the mall, or even the arcade. And as of the past 20 years, these places have slowly been disappearing. When teenagers like us don't have a place to casually exist together, we stop showing up. And the effects of this can be despairing. Here is the hardest part to say out to everyone. We are tired. And no, I'm not talking about tiredness because I was watching YouTube up till 3 a.m., but the tiredness that comes from a world that expects us to lead the charge of change before we even get the chance to be a kid. And this can be devastating. Just last year, we heard the story of a teenager who turned to ChatGPT before ultimately taking his own life. His thoughts were of despair, loneliness, things he was not equipped to tell another person. And while this sounds extreme, I have seen it too. It happens out in the hallways, the bathrooms, even at home, all around the world. Teenagers are suffering every single day. And so I have to ask, if our lights are dimming at 16, the most righteous and passionate points in our lives, how can anyone expect us to light the way forward? So then, what do we do? For parents and adults here, the instinct might be to sign your child up for more extracurricular activities, maybe ways to grow their community. But to me, that just seems like added weight to our already packed schedule. To be fair, moms and dads and parents, just give teens their spaces back. Johann Hari, the author of Lost Connection, says that the opposite of addiction isn't sobriety, it's connection. We need third spaces run by teens. The good and connection follows most of the time. It looks like Avery Colvert, who built a prom night for kids that lost their opportunity due to the wildfires in California. Or Amara Nwuneli, a teenager in Nigeria who built a recycled material space for everyone to hang out and make a connection. For us, it could look like knocking on a friend's door, just to do something fun or participate in a trend. Either way, at least to make a connection. Because we need one day out of the week where we feel like that we can just be teenagers and let everything go. We know that we can't truly save the world if we never have the chance to live in it. So protect teenhood, and I promise, really, we'll take it from here. Thank you.